This is Nattering with E with your host, Eric Friedlander. This is Nattering with E at the movies. What up, world? It's your boy E coming at you from the Nattering with E studios. It's December 30th, day before New Year's Eve, also the 31st of the month. And I just want to say, what's up? It's been about 6 weeks since our last recording when we had our pal Tom from High Five Radio, aka ROH Revelry, on the episode to cover The Punisher. To be honest, that was one of the most fun episodes I've ever had. Tom's a great dude, and those guys are always a lot of fun to hang out with. So the reason I'm here today is because it's not so much a year-end review, but end of a bunch of ideas. So I would try to go at this thing with co-hosts in a battle to get some consistency going on. It's been a little tough, but the one common denominator is that I'm always free. I'm always available. It's sort of the problem in my life, actually, is that I'm always available to take care of my beloved Ivy Bones, the dog, always available to go into work for extra shifts, things like that. And quite frankly, all I dream about is podcasting. That's right. If there was ever a doubt in your mind that I love podcasting, you'd be kind of wrong. So, much like a wrestling match where the guy seems like, he's going to retire, but then he changes his mind, I'm not really retiring or anything. It's just been some time off because I've been busy. But the plan is this going forward, is that I'm going to try and do a bunch of things since the podcast itself renews on Podbean every year in April. So my goal is to try and get as many episodes in within that 1 year. We're in year one right now, and so far we've already done about 35. But my plan is, whether I have guests on or if I'm running solo with this thing most of the time, the plan is to get as many episodes as possible in. And content will vary from history to wrestling to music to movies, all the things that seem to interest me. Also, I was thinking, I'm going to start, I really want to do more reading too. So in an effort to read more, I might actually do an hour-long recording of me reading a book and then put those episodes out. Right now, I'm going through 3 or 4 different books, plus a couple of graphic novels that Will from ROH Revelry suggested. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'll start recording episodes where I'm reading those books or those comic books, and then those will be the episodes for that week or for that day. My plan, too, is I got this service called IWTV, which is indie wrestling television. Essentially, as the name suggests, what you're doing is you're watching a lot of independent wrestling from across North America, bunch of promotions in Canada, every promotion in the US pretty much, some in Mexico, I think. And it's anyways. Plan is they also show a lot of old footage, from indies in the early 2000s. So one promotion that I really love is NWA Anarchy, which was also NWA Georgia, I think, from the early 2000s when I was a teenager. So I want to do reviews of those shows as well. So my plan essentially is that on Saturdays, we're going to do episodes of NWA Anarchy along with a few other things. Also, that's my dog barking in the background, having a bad dream. It's okay, Ivy. It's okay. You're a good girl. You love wrestling too. Wrestling's your fave. And so my plan essentially going forward is to do less of these episodes where I say I have a plan and just do the episodes. Our numbers made me realize, I have to do this for my own sanity. I have to do this for me. If people listen, great. If people don't listen, also great. Whatever. It's it's free with life. You can do whatever you want. So I'm also gonna have a series for the history. I know I touched on it briefly for an episode called uh the history of the war on Vietnam, 1955 to 1975, through music. Um, I think going forward, we're going to do not only music, but focus on the battles, of course. I'm going to see if a couple people can help me with those to come in and discuss those topics. I also might do what I did before, where I had it all written out for about a half an hour and I did an episode that way. So, yeah, I just want to say Happy New Year's. Hope all is well with everyone, whoever hears this. And we'll be back in the new year, looking to kick off in a day or two. I'm gonna just keep posting and praying and pleading that I have someone out there. Anyways, have a great day.